curvy mamas, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning back in. If you're new here, welcome. What is up? I'm so happy you're here. Today we were going to do a get ready with me, and basically what a get ready with me is basically a more laid back kind of, not so much tutorial like video. It's just kind of me throwing on some makeup. We're gonna be chit-chatting, just talking about some stuff. I mean, like, I feel like I don't show my personality on here a lot because I'm like in teacher mode, which, in case you don't know, that was my background before I had babies, was to be a teacher. I was certified to be an art teacher, and I taught preschool for a while, and now I do this. So I'm always so busy just like trying to show you stuff and be like, oh, you know, like this is how you do that, and da 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 da. Like, I don't know. I'm just like not me. So I'm just gonna throw some makeup on. You could be here to hang out. So the reason I kind of started this channel was because I've had a few hard years, and a lot of my struggles was becoming a mom and a wife, and trying to adjust to being this whole new person. And not just that, and also trying to adjust to just being a mom, which, if you're a parent, a stay-at-home parent, especially, you kind of really lose your identity. And that was like a really huge struggle for me, because I used to be that person that was like pretty good at everything. Like, any sports that I played, art, makeup, hair, school, like everything that I did, I was always pretty good at it. Okay, sorry, I'm having a crisis over here. I cannot find what I'm gonna use. Like, really is it this hard? Okay, I was in the wrong spot. So yeah, I was always pretty good at like everything I did, and I kind of prided myself on being like, you know, that person that can like do it all. And I was never like the best at anything, don't get me wrong. I was like just good at most things that I tried. I used to take pictures at Target. Like, I was an awesome photographer. I could do like anything I wanted. I felt like everything came pretty easy to me. So I'm not used to like failing or struggling, or not that I never had struggles, just I was always used to like doing good and everything, and being, what is happening today? I literally can't find anything. Curvy dad must have put all of my stuff back wrong. Okay, now that I've probably woke the baby from rummaging through my stash, so when I got married and started having babies, it made the most sense for me to stay home because with the price of daycare and the job that I was at, it didn't make sense. Like, I was just literally making enough to pay for daycare, which was stupid. So we decided that I would stay home and it would work great. And it was a hard adjustment, but I kind of got used to it. But after years of being like stuck in the house, it was like, well, I never go anywhere, so don't need to do my hair, my makeup, and those are things that I like really enjoy doing. Like, that's like my, like, makeup and stuff is like therapy to me. It's like how art therapy works for some people, which I mean works for me too because I like art, but like sitting down and doing a full face of makeup is like therapy to me and I love it. I wasn't getting to do that hardly ever. So we would go out every once in a while, but not a ton. Like, for me to put on jeans was like fancy. And like, people would tell you this all the time, like, oh, you know, like, it's hard being a stay-at-home mom and you don't ever leave the house and da-da-da-da, but like, so you kind of expect it, but you have no idea until you're in it and you haven't showered for like 4 days, especially when you're an early stay-at-home mom. Like when you have your first baby and it's like little, like, it's like survival mode pretty much. Like, you have no idea what you're doing. By the time I had the second one, I had it pretty well figured out, but still doesn't make it any easier. It's harder to leave the house really, but the home part you kind of have down. But yeah, like, you don't do like anything for yourself anymore, which, you know, when people say that, people will think like, oh, like, you can't get facials anymore, or like you can't go get your nails done anymore. Like, no, I mean, like, you can't even pee anymore. Like, essential things that you need for yourself, you can't even do. Like, you could push some of that stuff and like, yeah, you don't have to get your nails done, you don't have to get your hair done. Like, that's the stuff you expect. But like, when you can't even pee or you can't eat lunch, I mean, when you're at a normal job, you'd be like, hey, I need a bathroom break, and literally just walk away and go to the bathroom. Or like, you could get up in the morning and like first take yourself to the bathroom or brush your teeth, go grab your cup of coffee, and then tackle work or whatever you need to do. When you have kids, it's like you open your eyes to a screaming child either in your face or over the monitor, and you immediately have to like there is no waking up, and I am not a morning person, let me tell you. It's bad. So every single aspect of your life is, you give up literally everything. Every single part of you is going to someone else. And I always thought like, okay, I am good at everything that I do. If I cannot ever put myself first, because that is what a crappy mom does, and I have to be good at this. I have to be perfect, you know, like my kids deserve a world-class chef, and they deserve a 24-hour maid, and they deserve a playmate 12 hours a day. Like, I have to be all of that for them, and like, that definitely doesn't work. And coming to terms with the fact that I am not as good as I thought I was gonna be, and I haven't done one thing for myself in years. literally going to the bathroom by yourself is a treat. It's a hard thing to go through. Something you don't realize exactly how hard it's gonna be until you're there. And once you're there, there's no going back to your old life, so it's kind of like you don't know till you try it, and then once you try it, like, you can't go back. So I don't know, I something needed to change, and I thought, I am literally running myself into the ground. Like, I can't like live like this. I'm not like, if I'm not happy, my kids aren't happy, I feel like, because I'm like, if I'm miserable, I'm not very patient, and I don't want to sit down and play with the kids. Like, I just want to put on a show and like tell them to leave me alone. Like, you know, I needed to get out of that funk. That's the reason why, like, I started this channel, basically, was because, not because I wanted to be like, oh, like, I'm a YouTuber. Like, I needed something to focus on that wasn't child related. I needed to take 30 minutes a day, do something that I like. Indy must have known I was talking about her because she is now awake. So if you hear the TV in the background, she's just hanging out over there. So yeah, I needed to do something different. Sometimes I need to tell Demi, like, look, you just have to leave me alone for 30 minutes. Like, I need a break because I cannot handle you right now. And she usually is pretty good about it. And that's kind of how I make this channel work, is the baby will nap, so during nap time, I tell Demi, like, okay, you need to leave me alone. Mommy needs her me time. You can watch a movie, you can play on your tablet, whatever you do, just leave me alone. My house is very, like, sectioned. So, like, there's a dining room, there's a playroom, there's a living room, there's a kitchen. So we can be in, like, separate rooms. So, like, I don't have to see them for a little bit. And I'll take that time to either, like, do this or do makeup or just eat lunch in peace. Watch some of my other favorite YouTubers. Also, that's kind of what helped me through some of the really dark or lonely times, was I would watch these YouTubers and, like, tutorials or try-ons. Like, I felt like I was, like, friends with these people, and they were, like, taking me shopping, or they were hanging out and doing makeup with me, and, like, I don't know, it sounds kind of stupid, but it really made me, like, feel good. I don't know, I wanted to let people know that, like, I am struggling with this, and, you know, it's okay for other moms to, like, take 30 minutes or an hour or whatever out of their day and spend it on themselves. Like, you have all that mom guilt all the time, like, wow, instead of sitting here doing my makeup, I should be folding laundry or doing this or doing that. But that's not the case. Like, you have to be a little bit selfish to keep yourself happy, because you can't keep everyone else happy if you're not happy. To quote the great RuPaul, I mean, how's it go? If you can't love yourself, then how the hell you're gonna love someone else? Like, it's really true. If you're not happy, the people around you aren't happy. So, that's basically why I do what I do, and I want you guys to know that it's okay for you to step away, like every day, not just like oh, like I need, once a week I need some me time. Like, no, daily me time, not just like at bedtime. I mean, you gotta find a way to keep yourself happy. Do your hobbies, do things you like, do things for you. It's okay, it's not selfish. You only get one life. And yeah, your kids are only little ones. So that also is a lot of guilt too. Like, oh, I should be snuggling my babies instead of, but it's hard. I mean, so much harder than anyone would know unless they do it. Oh, this mascara is awesome. Check that out. It's the this guy here. Too Faced Better Than Sex. I even got shamed on my channel a few weeks ago for, oh, letting my kid sit in a cart for hours while I shopped around and spent all day in a store. Like, clearly you don't have children because it was there for 30 minutes. Some people might be like, oh, how do you like go in a store, pick a few things out, try them on, and walk back out in 30 minutes? But when you're a parent, you do everything fast. Everything. So it was like no wonder moms feel so much pressure, because like we can't even go to a freaking store and shop, try a couple things on, and leave within 30, 40 minutes at the most and get shamed for it. Like, we're literally shamed for every single thing we do. So I'm at the point, 2 kids deep, I'm like, screw it. I literally don't care what you think. I literally don't care what anyone thinks anymore. I mean, I just don't. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do what makes me happy. If you think I'm selfish, whatever, but I'm happier. Then in return, my kids are happier. In return, my husband's happier. So whatever. Basically, the whole point of this is like, do what you gotta do. If that's doing some makeup, if it's like working out, which I've also been doing, which I didn't get time for ever beforehand. So I was like, you know, after the kids go to bed, like, I'm joining the gym. Like, I need to get some like physical aggression out, you know? And most days I kind of just want to curl up on the couch and like shut my brain off, but I can still kind of do that at the gym, you know, like when you put your headphones in and like just tune everybody out. It's kind of the same thing, and it's healthier than just sitting on the couch. So yeah, like whatever you need to do, go out and do it. Seriously, find a way. And I know it's not always feasible. People live different lifestyles and people don't have sitters or whatever. Like, I get that. But there's gotta be things that you can do at home or when your partner's home or whatever. Like, there's gotta be some way you can work it out to have some time for yourself. Yeah? She's telling me things over there. The other one is downstairs eating all of her candy from her Halloween party. Just whatever works, man. All right, here's Curvy Baby. Say hi. I don't know what is happening with her lately. She's in kind of a terror. Like, she's supposed to be napping right now, so I don't know what the deal is. anyway, I'm just gonna finish it off with some gloss. I just did a real simple look today because I'm not doing anything crazy. We have dance class tonight, and then we might do pumpkins. Our Halloween got pushed to Friday due to weather, so today was supposed to be the only day we'd be able to carve pumpkins because my husband was working late all week. But I guess we could do it Thursday, but whatever. We'll probably do it tonight. Anyway, so yeah, moral of the story is, do you. Who cares what everyone thinks? You're an awesome parent. You're an awesome person. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready with me, and I will see you next time, mamas.